Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video, guys. Please punch that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. I cannot do it without you. I need your help. Got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. We're talking about VeChain today, guys. Let's get on to the show. Quickly, we're going to go over the price, and then we're going to cover the AMA that just recently occurred. So hold on to your hats. So right now, guys, looks like the Korean pump is over. VeChain has been down below Bitcoin on the upbit volume for a couple of days now. So until VeChain has like a good surge upwards, I'm going to stop showing this. But it looks like they're still pumping XRP. They're still pumping BitTorrent, still pumping ETC. They're probably just taking a break from VeChain for a little bit. Hopefully they can get back on the pump train. So that's that. Taking a look at the VeChain price, we're just down about 5% on the day. Still hanging out in this general area here. Nothing too much to go on right now. Looks like we're holding pretty strong above the 20-cent mark, which is good, even though we're down a little bit lower, but hopefully we can come back up and that'll be a good support line for us. Take a look at the mainnet here. Things look pretty normal, nothing too spectacular. Yesterday we burned a bit more VITRO, about 54k VITRO, and today we're burning a little bit normal, about 45k. Clauses look good. Yesterday clauses were pretty good at 146k. This is definitely awesome. So let's get on to the AMA, guys. So Sunny Lou did an AMA and Peter Zhu did an AMA earlier today. AMA is Ask Me Anything. Before we get into it, just real quick, VeChain has announced that they launched a new $1 million USD grant program for developers to build their NFT, gaming, DeFi, etc. projects to kickstart our NFT system. Join us and take advantage of the huge community, being a first mover in the ecosystem. They're also a smart contract decentralized application platform that is fast, low cost, and scalable. For those of you who don't know, we welcome you to build your project on our blockchain. NFTs, DeFi, gaming, yield farming, you name it, we can support it. Grants, again, are available to start your project. Ahead of our numerous progress updates this year in the POA 2.0 upgrade, which will massively upgrade our scalability and security even further, we've decided to engage with the crypto community during this AMA. And they're also working on something exciting, an enterprise NFT ecosystem, which will support enterprise-related NFT applications with the system and resources readily available to help enterprise-level users create and issue NFTs to support their ecosystem growth. Without further ado, let's get into the AMA. So, first question, and always the first question. Sonny, you said something in a prior interview that has been highly and often debated in the VeChain community. You made a reference to 1 million a day customer transactions that some people interpreted as either a huge customer ready to deploy with 2.0, or it was just something lost in translation and you were just referencing the general potential of 2.0. Can you clarify which of these best fits your intention? Thank you. Sunny Lou says, POA 2.0 is one of the critical elements to make 1 million a day happen for sure. It's going to give VeChain Thor edge on other public blockchain platforms in the race to mass adoption. Without going into technical details, POA 2.0 introduces the block committing mechanism that not only proves network security, but further lifts the theoretical upper bound of the maximum throughput of VeChain Thor. Moreover, it provides block finality and absolute guarantee of the safety on the public ledger. I am referring to, when he talks about the 1 million transactions, I am referring to any valuable transactions on the VeChain Thor, and even 1 million per day is a very challenging target to reach, considering 90% of total transaction volume on VeChain is smart contract executions, which usually represent use cases and applications. Please rest assured that we are not stopping at this milestone to reach 1 million per day, but continue to scale up. We look to the current network capacity of VeChain, which could support 50 million transactions per day, and we know that the sky is the limit before we have to choose the solutions by voting to upgrade VeChain Thor networks. It could be very slow from 1 to 0, but it'll be much faster from 1 to 10 and 10 to 100 and so on. Okay. Another question here. U.S. partnerships are something we've not heard of too much about in comparison to Asia and APAC. Are there any details you could share or industries that are currently adopting VeChain in North America? Sunny Lou says this. We started a U.S. office in 2019, and we do have Jason Rockwood on the ground working very hard for business developments. Although 19 has impacted the U.S. very badly, like many other countries, we didn't rest and wait. I believe Jason will give us a nice surprise soon. By the way, don't forget that we have great partners like Draper, Bayer in the U.S. to help us. I do like and miss the experiences of being guest speaker at Draper University, and I hope I could travel again after the 19 situation gets better. Another question coming in. Did you think about moving the last 2.5 billion VeChain from the economic node to X pools to reward the X noders instead of just closing the economic nodes pool? X nodes are dropping fast. Do you plan to make their holding more attractive? And 3, do you consider approaching Tesla, Elon with carbon credits project, since VeChain and Tesla has the same environmental oriented goal? Thank you and good luck. Sunny Lou replies, the current priority is to increase the value of VET and VITRO by enabling more users with real business value. Xnode will be more and more rare by the time which it was designed to be like this. It actually depends on the choice of the holders. And we have been and will continue to reward extra benefits to Xnode holders, not only economically, but from governance power. I have confidence that eventually the Xnode holders will be proud of being Xnode holders to be part of this great journey to make the world better. Tesla is a good company, and Elon is a real entrepreneur who is respected by many. I do appreciate what they've done to contribute to the carbon emission reduction and sustainability. If we had a chance to talk to Tesla, I will make sure we could nail the collaboration, sharing the same vision. By the way, if I remember correctly, Tesla is also a customer of DMV. Hey, that's perfect. Just a couple more questions here. They stopped answering questions like relatively soon. He only answers a couple more questions. Another question. First, on Reddit, VeChain is often speculatively linked to China. What is your connection to Chinese companies, government-wise? How does this impact VeChain? Secondly, some companies are trying to implement their own blockchain equivalent of VeChain. What challenges do you see ahead for those companies, which VeChain has already overcome and solved? Sunny Lou says, actually, the whole world is looking into blockchain technology along with other cutting edge technologies such as Internet of Things, AI, 5G, etc. Like everywhere else in the world, the Chinese government has put blockchain technology among the others into a national level focus, and even blockchain was written into the last 5-year national plan from 2016 to 2020. And thanking for that, and considering so many real use cases VeChain has achieved in the past years, we do maintain quite good connections and interactions with governments, not only in China, but in San Marino, Italy, Luxembourg, Singapore, etc. It is definitely bullish to what VeChain can do to scale up blockchain use cases with very positive support from governments, and especially the Chinese government has been really putting a focus on the issues and challenges of people's lives, adapting to the critical changes like 19. For example, the food safety and sustainability, which blockchain can definitely contribute, and VeChain as a leading blockchain technology and solution provider can definitely contribute. VeChain is and will continue to be a part of these topics. All right, guys, can you give us any updates on VeChain's digital carbon ecosystem? Sunny says it's progressing very well, even though it was kind of slowing down a little bit due to the impact of 19. We have dedicated priority resources to polish the platform and partnerships with strong support from DMV. Especially Chinese government just put carbon neutrality into the 5-year national plan. And the whole country has been discussing and exploring this topic. VeChain's digital carbon ecosystem started in 2018, and we are way ahead of the others. We will not waste advantages from such cherished experiences for sure. Hello, Sunny. First of all, I would like to recognize VeChain Thor as a great ecosystem. Well designed, well planned. Congratulations to you and your team for that. My question is, we have seen since 2018 and 2019 a great variety of companies associated with VeChain, mostly partnerships, but some of them have already been using VeChain Thor in some way, like Walmart of China. When will we see all of those enterprises passing from a pilot testing to a real world massive adoption? When can we expect that big step? Different companies, even in the same industries, could offer different paces and approaches, especially to embrace new technology like blockchain. What we can see from the past experiences is that professional way to do so is to go through POC, proof of concept, evaluation, plan, implementation, and that kind of steps. Also from the past, it's very rare to see a test user drop even during the COVID-19 impacts. We are not only putting efforts to engage new users, but also helping existing users scale up by going to phase 2, phase 3, and so on. In short, I'm afraid you will not see a specific day with a very obvious sign to know, but it will happen progressively and steadily. Most likely you could have a day to realize the fact that it had happened already. So that's pretty cool. And then just a couple more questions here. And then, yeah, a few more questions. Can you elaborate on the DMV partnership? Also, will the 1 million transaction client be this quarter? Thanks. Sunny Lou says DMV is the greatest partner of VeChain and also an investor of VeChain. I do believe the innovative spirits at DMV and such a reputable and 150-year-old company to embrace blockchain technology and put great efforts to push for valuable transactions. DMV has been building multiple different applications on the VeChain Thor, like MyStory, VTrust, Tag Trace Trust, and etc. Serving multi-industries clients, DMV will continue to work with VeChain to build and serve more. I don't think he answered the million transaction client yet. Yeah, no. Another question. Are there any American companies, entities that are acquiring the use of VeChain? If yes, will an American partnership be announced anytime soon? This is exactly, Sunny Lou says, this is exactly what we've been working on. Go, 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 Rockwood. And there's nothing else after that. I don't think Jason Rockwood replies here. Another question. Any updates on the new X-Node benefits? Is that USA fast food chain still in the picture? Answer may be vague. Sunny Lou says, stay tuned with VeChain official channels for further technology and business developments. We've got the obvious question here: when Coinbase, when Kraken? And Sunny Lou says, well, somebody else says his answer is non-disclosure agreement, and Sunny says, thank you very much. Another question: what has happened to the 900K wallets that were about to be created last year in January by DNV? Thanks in advance. Sunny Lou says it has been launched, and hopefully it is launched and being adopted to DNV's customers following the use cases from what I know. And for example, the recently launched Tag Trace Trust of DNV includes the enterprise wallet adoption option. All right. Another question: what can we expect from VeChain in the near future, 2, 3, 5 years? Asking for people who believe in this project and want to hold long term. Sunny says, Moon is not the finishing line. I like Mars better. I want to quote with my own quotes back 2 years ago. I want to firmly express that in 3 years, the public will be using VeChain every day and never even know it. I long to say to my daughter, everything you do every day, I was a part of that. And we're slowly starting to see that, guys. I mean, working with Hydro, that aluminum maker. I mean, we're going to be tagging and tracing aluminum throughout the world. Don't forget Medini, Africa, VeChain's involvement in tagging and tracing minerals, rocks, metals for the African continent. Guys, like, things are in motion that people don't even know about. What can we expect from VeChain going into DeFi? DeFi is still finance, even with D. I still believe the real purpose of finance, even though I'm not really expert in this field, is to serve and support business developments. Therefore, I believe we should have enough business use cases on blockchain first, and then the demands of blockchainized finance will go with the flow naturally, whether it's CeFi or DeFi. The key point about DeFi is how it supports businesses developments, and we do see quite potentials about DeFi in terms of use cases. And I think that's it. I don't think they answer any more questions. So guys, that was pretty long. I hope you enjoyed the AMA. Unfortunately, we did not get any concrete dates for Proof of Authority 2.0. They did say that Proof of Authority 2.0 is still coming out this summer. But other than that, we don't get any other news on Proof of Authority 2.0. So they already released one phase of Proof of Authority 2.0. The next phase is currently being pounded on the test net. So hopefully they said the summertime, early summer, so maybe this month or next month. But no new news on Proof of Authority 2.0, unfortunately. I was kind of excited for that, but with the announcement of the grant program here, we already knew about that a little bit, but the grant program and also an enterprise NFT ecosystem, those are some pretty decent bombshells there, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. Thank you to our wonderful Patreon subscribers: AJ, Brett Garlic, Houseback Harris, Sergio, Lassie Deals to the Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland for Crypto, Boost Wayne, Fruz Den, Brady Adams, Joe Jimenez, Kyle Botcher, Crypto SVT.si, Eric Parra at Dig the Voice for the People, HBDSouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel A, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax ZH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C Vale, Maker Dow Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, Jacob Connor. Thank you so much, guys, for your wonderful Patreon support. I hope you enjoyed the AMA. I will be back tomorrow with VeChain news. Taking a look at the Bitcoin block halving. We got 104 days left. In the markets as a whole, some are green, some are down. It's mostly a sea of red. Looks like a lot of profit taking going on in the markets today. Hopefully that changes. Hopefully Bitcoin gets above 60K again. Nothing pumping too crazy. Doge is up a little bit. All right, guys. Well, I love you. Wish there was more, but there isn't. Don't let your views be dreams. I will talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. You don't want to miss it. I hope you enjoyed the AMA, guys, and have a wonderful day.